An iPhone X privacy screen? You're going to want to check this one out. Dave Taylor here, and this time I'm going to look at a screen protector for my new shiny Apple iPhone X. Why would I do such a thing when it has such a gorgeous OLED screen? Because it costs a whole lot of money to fix it if the screen gets cracked or scratched. So why not put something on top of it, and this can be the sacrificial lamb, as it were, and it can break or be cracked or scratched, and then the phone is still pristine. Totally logical. But this is the GPEL privacy screen protector, has a secret skill too, and that is that it's privacy glass. So what the company says is it gives you a 60-degree field of vision. So if someone's looking at your phone from an angle, it'll just be dark and they won't see anything. That's pretty interesting because you don't really want people looking at everything you do on your phone all the time. So I can give you all the specs, but let's go ahead and put this on the phone and see how that goes, and then we'll come back and we'll look at the specs. So let's see what's in the box, and I've done a lot of these, so usually it's pretty straightforward. So let's see what we have here. We have the actual screen protector itself in a little envelope, and then in a second envelope we have very snazzy dust removal stickers, which look a lot like regular stickers, and an alcohol swab, which actually doesn't have any smell, which is good because it shouldn't leak, right? And a lint-free cloth, which hopefully will remain lint-free. Now, let's see, somewhere there are going to be directions. Here we go. So I like to do things in the order they say because presumably they've figured this all out. So, step number 1, place your device on a surface with the screen facing up. Got it. Screen facing down, not going to work as well. And let's see, clean the screen with the alcohol wipe and the microfiber cloth and the dust removal stickers. So basically, everything you do is jammed into step number 2 of 6 steps. So the other 5 steps must be pretty easy. So we shall start with the alcohol swab. And my screen's pretty clean anyway, but let's do this just for good luck. So what you really want to do is you want to get 100% of everything off the screen, because I can tell you from experience, if you leave anything, any spot of dust, any bit of hair or anything, it's going to be sitting there on the glass, bugging the heck out of you forever. So you really want to try to avoid that. So let's go ahead and we'll finish cleaning it. And I'm pretty sure we don't need to use the stickers, but you know what? They include dust removal stickers. We'll use dust removal stickers. So, screen's looking good and nice and clean. And now we will use dust remover sticker number 1. And I shall use this, I don't know, up at the top. And voila, dust removed. Now, step 2 is done. So, step 3 is to actually take the case out, and let's see what we got here. So, this is pretty interesting. You can see when I hold it straight on, it's one color, but as I turn it, that's the privacy glass kicking in where it suddenly gets really dark. That's kind of cool. So what we're going to do, let's make sure we do this right, is remove the adhesive cover from the back of the screen protector. Well, that looks like this. So we will remove this, and interestingly, okay, the cover has all these holes on the top. Seems to me that I just have a cutout, but I guess they have some level of enthusiasm that they understand the design. And now the hard part is really just getting it to line up perfectly. And here's what's really cool about the iPhone X. Because there's no home button, it's really a lot easier to get it to work right. And in fact, let's see, I think we have it on absolutely perfectly. The only way to find out is to try to do a selfie and see if the camera's blocked. And I see myself. I see nothing on any of the edges of that, so I think we are good to go. So it's possible we're done. But let's see what else the instructions say. Carefully place the screen protector on your device by aligning the cutouts. Gently press on the center of the screen protector. We'll do that with our lint cloth. And it actually should start adhering. If bubbles become trapped underneath, you can gently work them out with the cloth. But I think we're completely good to go. I don't think we have any issues whatsoever. This looks about as clean as it's going to get. Let's see. One way to do it is to bring up something white, and that is looking pretty darn good. I think we're good. I think we have a successful screen protector install. And now the question is, does it still do the privacy? And the answer is, to some extent. I mean, you know, it's not magic. It's not going to make it where no one can see it unless they're perfectly square and sort of tangential to the screen. But I will say that it does actually make a difference. I can see as I turn it that at certain angles it's darker than it would have been without the protector. And of course the screen protector itself is a great benefit. Now that we've put this on and done it well, and it's all good and we're good to go, let me tell you a little bit about this. So this is the, this is the GPEL privacy screen protector for the iPhone 10. It has a 60-degree field of vision. It is a 9H hardness, though that 9H number might or might not just be marketing. It's tempered glass. And here's something that I think is really important. It has what's known as an oleophobic coating. And what that means is that our fingers have greases and oils and all sorts of stuff. And when I touch this surface, I don't want fingerprints on it. Now, the glass that Apple uses for the iPhone is oleophobic, so you definitely want a screen protector that's the same. Otherwise, you will constantly be saying, oh man, more fingerprints, wipe, wipe, wipe. Super annoying, not good. And it's also what they call a high-def 3D touch coating, which is to say that it's compatible with like Force Touch and all the other things you do on a modern iPhone 10 to be able to interact with the system. The screen protector itself is 1/3 of a millimeter thick, which is pretty small, and it has rounded edges, so it has a nice feel to it. As I sort of rub my fingers on the edge, there's definitely nothing sharp, and it's in far enough that I'm convinced, and I will test it shortly, but I'm sure that it's going to end up being case friendly too, because you don't want one that doesn't work with your favorite iPhone case, right? So that's about all I have to share with you. You just saw me put it on. It was a pretty easy process. Here's my iPhone 10 with its cool privacy screen. And, you know, is that enough? Should it be 30 degrees instead of 60 degrees? That'd be up to you. I don't know that they make anything a little narrower than this, but I actually like this and I'll give it a whirl. So, you want to pick up one for yourself? Oh, hold on though. What I'd like to ask you to do is I'd like to ask you to click on that subscribe button, because I appreciate when you subscribe to my channel. And if this is useful, helpful, and interesting, give me a thumbs up. Really appreciate that feedback. Okay, now this is the GPEL privacy screen protector for the iPhone 10, and it runs $30 at gpelstore.com. I am ready to put my case back on, and I'm ready to get back to my day, so I'll catch you in my next video.